Guys, this is Chris. Today I'll be reviewing this brand new gaming rig that I just built recently, and so let's go ahead and see what you guys think, because I am pretty excited. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'll be talking about what kind of hardware I bought, and just about how much money I have invested, and this includes the motherboard, the power supply, the video card, what type of CPU I put in there, what kind of what kind of keyboard and mouse that I bought for this, and also, which is very important, also the Master Cooler gaming case that I bought for this specifically, which I totally absolutely love. So let's go ahead and get into it with no further delay. So what we have here, this is the Master Cooler Masterbox Q300P. That's the model number of the gaming case, which I absolutely love. I believe this is a mid-size mid ATX gaming tower case. I'm pretty sure it's a mid ATX, and it has two RGB LED fans on the front. I believe they're 4 inches in size, and it also has another 4-inch cooling fan in the back of it that is not RGB. It's this case is made out of acrylic and metal. It's got two handlebars on top. See this handle in the front, and also a handle in the back, and also lights up. This part also lights up and also changes colors. Now the way I have this computer set up right now is that, as you can tell, I have already built this unit, which I'll show you here in a moment what kind of hardware I have inside. But I have the lights to be running continuously, like through a full cycle. You can change that, I'm pretty sure, either through the BIOS settings or through a special software that I can install from GIgaByte. That's the motherboard manufacturer. So I just have it set to a full cycle as of right now. But I absolutely love this case, because one major reason why I like about this case is, let me get this out of the way. Here, as you see, here's the two USB ports, here's the power button, here's the reset button, and then right here is the audio ports and whatnot, audio output, and then this other one is for like earpiece and whatnot. And then this is the removable acrylic panel, which comes very handy. You can actually remove these. You don't even need a screwdriver, believe it or not. It's very easy to remove. You just unloosen the 4 screws. There's 2 on top and also 2 on the bottom. Okay, and then so this panel is made out of acrylic. This front piece is made out of acrylic. The handles are made out of metal, and so is the bottom of the case as well. And also the other side of the case is also, that panel is made out of metal. Now this top part is made out of acrylic, which I definitely love the design. I'll be honest. I'm actually thinking about building a second gaming computer for myself, because I've actually built this for a friend. So she will be very satisfied, and wait until you see what I actually put in here. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and talk about the motherboard. I got this nice GIgaByte gaming motherboard. This is the B450M DS3H. It does support, it's VR ready. It does support RGB fusion, and it has the maximum memory that I can install in this bad boy is 64 gigs of RAM, which is DDR4. Right now, I did install 16 gigs of RAM, 2 8s, but it does have 4 modules. Unlike, because you know how some motherboards only have 2 memory modules on the motherboard. This one has 4, which is, I think it's a big deal. I think it's better, that way you have more freedom down the road when you want to upgrade your memory. And then with the keyboard, I went with the Master Cooler Devastator 3. This is a keyboard and a mouse combo, and as you can see, it does change with up to 7 LED lights. The actual keyboard lights up in red, green, purple, yellow, blue, and white. So that's the keyboard. This is a mechanical keyboard, I'm pretty sure. And here's the mouse. I'm not sure if the mouse is a laser mouse. I believe it's an optical mouse. But I mean, we're talking like a $40 nice, mechanical LED keyboard and mouse set. So I think it's fairly reasonable price. So, and then with the power supply, let me get this out of my way. Power supply here, I went ahead. I didn't want to go cheap with the power supply, because down the road, If you ever want to upgrade two things that are on the computer that are easily, how can I say this, that are easily to be replaceable, since I do fix computers anyways, I am a computer technician. There's two things you can easily interchange in a computer, as hard drive and memory and a video card. But when it comes to a power supply, I mean, yes, it's not difficult to be honest, but it is definitely more work. So I decided to go with the GSkill Ripjaws PS750. This is a gold series power supply. It's one of their better ones. It's a fully modular design. It's got active power factor correction. It's let's see, it's got low electrical ripple and noise. So I mean, this is gold series, which I believe has 80% efficiency compared to their cheaper line of the Ripjaws power supply. So I don't want to go with a 500 watt power supply or even 650. I thought, let me go ahead with a 750 watt power supply, because I want to be able to edit videos in full HD and not necessarily 4K, but also play some games and really enjoy the system. So with that being said, you're probably thinking about what kind of CPU did I buy? Well, I went ahead and bought the AMD RYZEN 5 1600, and this is, as you can see on top, this is a 6-core CPU with 12 threads. This has got 19 megs of cache. It's got this bad boy's running at 3.2 gigahertz base, and also I guess you can take it up to 3.6 gigahertz precision boost. Excuse me, but this is, I decided to get a processor without video graphics built in because it was like $60 or $80 cheaper, since I knew for sure that I was going to be buying a video card. So I thought, why waste the money? It doesn't make any sense. And of course, since this is an AMD chip, that's because the motherboard that I bought by GIgaByte only supports AMD chips and not Intel. So, and then lastly, the video card that I purchased for this bad boy, I've got the Power Color Radeon Radeon RX 570, which I think it's a great card. This is a 4 gig video card. Even though it's not overclocked, I don't want to get into overclocking it and pulling more juice, at least not yet. But you can easily interchange the video cards. I can go up to a 6 gigabyte card or an 8 gigabyte card, something like a 1080 down the road, or a 2070 and whatnot, something better. But as of right now, as being my first gaming build PC, I think this should be pretty good, and I did not pay the $165 price. Believe me, I paid a lot less than that. And this is a brand new video card. It's not refurbished. I'm not really a fan of refurbished hardware, especially when you're building a brand new computer. So yeah, with that being said, this is a 4 gig video card, so we'll see how it's going to perform. And then down here, as you see, for the memory, I got two 8 gig modules. I went with the Ballistix gaming memory. These are 8 gig modules. These are DDR4 DIMMs. I'm not sure what the speed is, be honest, but they were on sale. I believe I paid like $80 for both totally, which I think is a pretty good deal, since memory sort of went down in price. So, and now let me show you. And then for the hard drive, what I had installed. Let me get these out of the way. Here, I'm going to show you in a minute what's actually installed inside. Now for the hard drive, I don't have the packaging unfortunately, but with the hard drive, I went ahead and installed a brand new 240 SSD 3D Nand hard drive made by Crucial. That's for Windows 10 Pro. That's mainly for the operating system and the programs that are installed on here. And then I also installed a secondary hard drive, which is a mechanical 3 terabyte hard drive manufactured by Hitachi. They're actually installed on the back of the case. Alright guys, so now in here, what you see is that this is the Master Cooler gaming case. You can see the two 8 gig modules inside, and you can also see the cooling fan for the processor for the AMD RYZEN 5 1600 6-core processor. And you can also see the video card. This is the Radeon Radeon RX 570 4 gig video card. And then down here you can see the GSkill Ripjaws, the 750 watt gold rated 80 plus gold rated power supply, which I think works pretty good. I've been using the computer for about a week or so. I downloaded and installed Fortnite, and I played that game for about a half hour to an hour. I'm actually pretty satisfied so far, so I think I made a smart choice about this. And now, of course, this processor, the AMD Ryzen 5 1600, the 6-core processor, did come with its own cooling stock fan, which seems to be running very smooth and very quiet. There to your left, as you can see, that's another, I believe that's either a 4-inch or it's either a 4-inch or a 6-inch cooling fan in the back. That came stock with the case as well. And then the hard drives are actually installed on the other side of the gaming case, which I'll be showing you here in just a moment. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please let me know what you think of this Master Cooler gaming case, and what you think of the hardware that I bought, and the keyboard and the mouse combo as well. And let me know of the overall of the video what you think, and please give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. And I would definitely like to see your comments if you have any questions, if you have any concerns, or if you are building your own gaming rig. I would love to hear from you guys, I honestly do. So, or let me know if I could have went with a better video card, or a better power supply, or even a better gaming motherboard. I mean, I know GIgaByte has been around for quite some time, so I will wait for your comments, and I'll try to reply as quick as I can to that. Okay, and please subscribe to my channel so we can definitely grow together. So I'd appreciate that, and I will see you guys next time, and thank you for stopping by.